excited to be here today. I hope you are too. Man, oh man. Today we're in Philadelphia. Wonderful town, wonderful city. Everybody's been really friendly to me. If you know a little of your history, the way I do, you know that Philadelphia is home of the Liberty Bell. That's right. They cracked it here, right here in Philadelphia. Also, if you know, they signed the independence into the Constitution. The Pilgrims made their house here, and Ben Franklin set up shop. So, just a little bit of history for you. Today we're going to be making a very, very nice dish from one of the recipes from Betsy Ross. That's right, Betsy Ross. Betsy Ross, if you remember, she sewed all the sheets together and made blankets for the troops when they were in Valley Forge. So what do you think Betsy Ross's favorite dish is? Anybody know? Wrong. Wrong. I'll give you a hint. It's got a shell, and it's related to the turtle family. Wrong. Today we're going to make lobster. We're going to make lobster, and we're going to make it a beautiful sauce, a Buerre Blanc. I've changed it up a little bit. We're going to make a Triple Buerre Blanc. That's right, triple. So get your pencils out, get your paper out. Let's get started. If you got your aprons, go ahead and put them on now. All right. Go ahead, go put on your aprons. Good, good, good. And, you know, you always got to put on your gloves because you don't want to contaminate the food. And you certainly don't want to contaminate yourself with germs. So just a little something help keep everything clean. Now you notice my gloves have the fingers out of it and the thumbs out of it. Well, I know where the germs are. I know what to avoid. So you don't have to keep your gloves like that until you learn the business. But for me, I've been in it so long, I know where the germs are. So we're good to go. All right, let me put my cigar down. Now let's start with the Buerre Blanc sauce. I told you it was a Triple Buerre Blanc. So, got butter, got margarine, and we have unsalted butter. That's right. 3 types of butter. A little salt, a little pepper, and you need a little acid. So I got some rice vine vinegar just to trip it up a little bit. There we go. Ground savory, rosemary, smoked paprika, all fresh. All fresh, that's the main thing. Make sure it's fresh. Onion powder, oregano. That's right. Keep it fresh. Keep it simple. Sage. Little crushed red pepper. Keep it simple. Keep the ingredients to a minimum. Little cinnamon. There you go. Now we're just going to lightly heat this up and keep it going. You just want to melt it. You don't want to burn it, so be careful, okay? All right. Now, I told you we're going to make lobster today, and that's what we're going to do. I caught a lobster right here in Philadelphia. I know it's hard to believe, but you don't have to go to Maine. You don't have to go to Florida. You don't have to go anywhere to catch lobster. You can catch lobster right here in Philadelphia. I was in Washington Square Park walking around looking at the unknown soldier's grave, and lo and behold, I look into the fountain, and there was a lobster. So I got out my fishing line, I started fishing around, and I hooked them. So here we go. I got a beautiful lobster here. All right, now let me tell you a little something about them. You got to be careful because they'll snip your fingers off. That's why I got rubber bands on. Can you see the rubber bands? If you put your finger in there, he'll cut it off. All right, so that's a big boy right there. That's about, 50 pounds. All right, so let's put him back and get the water ready. So I got a nice pot here. It's filled with water. I already got it going, so we should be pretty good there, all right? So I like, a lot of people don't know this, but I like to put champagne in the water. I'm using a 1993 Dom Perignon. Lobsters love champagne. So when this water's boiling and it's time to throw the lobster in it, well, you won't have any trouble. The lobster just jumps right in it. He thinks he's drinking champagne. Otherwise, you can have a little trouble because lobsters really don't like hot water too much, all right? They're from cool water, and you get hot water, they have a little problem. All right, now a little trick I do. I put a couple pieces of coffee in there, little coffee grounds. Lobsters think it's food. Lobsters are stupid. Their brain is about as big as this, and they're stupid. They have no sense, and they're pretty much the dumbest creature on the planet. So, it's really not a big deal. Just throw them in there and let them go. Come on, stinking mouth. So anyway, you didn't see that. All right, so the water's coming to a boil. How can you tell? Well, I see it bubbling. You can test it. Make sure it's hot enough. I got my water tester. And it's pretty hot. So let's go ahead and put our lobster in it. All right, come on, buddy. Here we go. Nothing to worry about. Look, champagne. You want to get in there, right? All right, well, go ahead. It looks like the Philadelphia lobsters have an attitude issue. So with that being said, when you're a chef, an executive chef, you gotta be able to make decisions quick. You gotta be able to change your recipe up real fast. So I looked through Betsy Ross's recipes and I see that she likes shrimp. So here we go. We're gonna finish it up today with Betsy Ross's favorite shrimp dish. So let's get some shrimp out of here. There we go. Got a couple right there. Oh, they're looking good too. Real good. Okay, got this. Oh, ow. Shrimp right here. Beautiful. Beautiful shrimp. Ooh, hot. But not as hot as my face. My face is a little bit burning. So right after this, probably gonna head out to the hospital and get something put on my face. So anyway, let's finish this up. Got beautiful shrimp. They look like 20-pounders. And now for the Beurre Blanc. Put that Beurre Blanc sauce right on there. Look at that. Now that's how it's supposed to smell. The whole kitchen smells like Beurre Blanc. My special herbs I put in there. I hope you wrote them down, remember it. So there you go. You got Betsy Ross's favorite dish, shrimp with a Beurre Blanc. But I changed it up and I made a Triple Buerre Blanc. So I hope you make this for your family. And if you're feeling nostalgic and feeling a little history, well, you can always make some historical food like this. I like to look at cookbooks from Ben Franklin, George Washington, all these guys. They all have real interesting dishes that they all used to like. So I'm going to get out of here, and I hope to see you again real soon. Until then, manja.